Okay.
All right, Jeb, you're getting there, buddy. Your mechanics are a lot better. You see that in slow motion right there. You know, your
Okay.
mechanics is good. There are a lot of outtakes in slow motion, so it gives you a lot to look at. You know, you can look at, like we were talking about the other day, just cut your body in half. The first time you look through it, look at your right hand side, the throwing side. See if your arm action is doing what you want it to do. I've got a little bit of a, there's one comparison when I threw, and you can compare, you know, everybody throws a little different. You know, the energy that I'm seeing from you is much better than it was. Your back foot, if you look at your back foot, it's coming through at a lower level, therefore your hips are going to go through, but sometimes you have that kind of mechanic right there where it reverts back, and you just got to be mindful that, you know, you have got to practice this motor skill. Just like that is a different throw. It has more on it than when you pick that foot up, but when you bring that backside through, and the more you practice it, the more you're going to be uh, experienced in doing it the correct way. It's just going to take time. I think out of all of the throws that you threw, there was one throw where you had your backside kind of come up. Uh, it's always got to be consistent. You know, here I'm rising up way too tall, but I can't bend down like I used to. I want to stay low and I want to drive everything towards my target.
Okay.
You did a much better job right here. You know, it's better for you to slow it down right now and get it right and get your energy where your head's not shooting up in the air or falling over to the right hand side. Um, but, you know, you have to speed it up every now and then to see how you're doing, and it'd be good to videotape that. You know, right now we're doing them in slow motion, uh, and you were slowing down the motion like that right there to get it right, and so you could observe how it feels. But when it comes time to really step it up and say, okay, now I really want these next two to be really quick, get rid of it, throw it really fast. You'll see in these next two how, see, you rush it and you get going. You know, that was pretty good. You want everything going straight towards the target. But sometimes you want to get more momentum and you step to the side, and that's great for throwing it to third base, but not so great throwing it towards second. You know, so just little things like that. This last time that you make the throw, you do a perfect mechanics, and we want to just keep working on that and get you going in the right direction. Good job, buddy. See you next week.